Hey everybody, welcome back to another pack cracking video from us here at Easy Gaming Group. Thanks to our amazing partners at Unplug Yourself, we have a box, draft boosters of Dominaria United to crack for y'all to see what is inside. And then we'll do evaluation and you can make up your own minds whether you think it's worth your money to go grab a draft booster box. I can tell you that I am hoping for some cool stuff to come out of this box. I really am, because I've seen some cool cards and I think there should be some fun to be had in this set and with these cards. So, without much ado about anything whatsoever, we're going to do this. Oh, there's a box topper. Cool, cool, cool. The box topper, I believe, is... Okay, these box topper packs are hard to open gently because they're like one card. So, give me a second here. There we go. And we have... Orca Siege Demon. Take a look at that. 5/5 trample. Whenever another creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Orca Siege Demon. When Orca dies, it deals damage equal to its power divided as you choose among any number of targets. It is a 7-drop, so not cheap, but that's a fairly cool effect. We'll stick that over here as the box topper with the cool artwork that comes with the sets. So put that over there. If we could get it to stop sticking to stuff, that would be good. Okay, so box topper over there, but you know what? It's a foil. So because it's a foil, we do things, you see. You must sleeve the foils. It's an afternoon, there may be dogs barking and kids yelling and that kind of thing in the background, so if that happens, please forgive me. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do something a little different this time. Normally we start on the left and we go to the right. This time we're going to grab our right-hand side and go first on the right-hand side, simply because, well, I feel like doing something a little different this time, you know? So that's left, that's middle, we'll put that over there, and we'll start with these right-hand side ones. Let's go. Rock and roll. First pack. Pack one, pick one. Kilden Strike Team, Bite Down, Haunting Figment, Eerie Soul Tender, Charismatic Vanguard, Molten Monstrosity, Benelish, Faith Bonder, Colossal Growth, Crystal Grotto, which I find to be quite a useful card, particularly in Limited, Thrill of Possibility, Fires of Victory, uncommon, Frost Fist Strider, uncommon, Najal the Storm Runner, uncommon legendary creature, and Temporary Lockdown. We've got an island and a soldier token. So we got common, and then we got uncommon starts there, so we go common, uncommon, that would be my mailbox, and we got that, and a land, and a token. In fact, let's put lands and tokens up top there, because we're going to get artifacts and things as well. So let's just stop that from making a noise and go to the next pack. Moving right along. I quite like the set so far. Broken Wings, Soaring Drake, Tattered Apparition, Artillery Blast, Maria's Outriders, Urborg Repossession, Molten Tributary is a dual land, Negate Tangled Islet, another dual land. Then we have Twin Furno. We have the Weathered Treaty, the Weather Seed Treaty. We have Belmore Battle Mage Captain, the stained glass version, which is quite cool. Defiler of Dreams, and a foily Academia Wall, and a very pretty planes. We like the pretty planes, and a nothing card that we'll just throw away, because why keep the junk? Why keep the junk? Then we got Elfheim Worm, Essence Scatter, Writhing Necromass, Griffin Protector, Yavimaya Steel Crusher, Hexbane Tortoise, Vine Shaper Prodigy, Bone Splinters, Scout the Wilderness, Coalition Warbrute. I really love the art on Herlon Harloon Battle Hymn. It's just really sexy, so the camera should focus on it. Yeah, it's just very cool. Monstrous War Leech, Borak Bone Rattle, Defiler of Vigor is the rare, and a Plains, and a token Goblin, which is kind of cool. Let's go. Talarian Terror, Eerie Soul Tender, Heroic Charge, Molten Monstrosity, Bog Badger, Impede Momentum, Radiant Grove, Samite Herbalist, Academy Wall, Automatic Librarian. Then we have Protect the Negotiators, Territorial Morrow, Electrostatic Infantry, this is a very cool card. Soul of Windgrace, very cool. That goes onto the mythic pile. And a land and a worm token, because we've got worms. Worms. Soul of Windgrace is cool. That sounds like somebody is chopping something down somewhere. It sounds like a chainsaw. Tribute to Urborg. Juniper Order Root Weaver, Maria's Outriders, Llanowar Stalker, Phyrexian Espionage, Battlefly Swarm, Enthrall to the Pit, Aggressive Sabotage, Destroy Evil. This is actually quite a powerful card. Micromancer is the first uncommon in this pack. Shielded Restoration, this is an interesting card. Goner, Blood Fist of Keld. Very cool stained glass version. Then we have the Defiler of Instinct and a foily Elfheim Worm, which is a common, and then a very pretty, look at how pretty, the Forest and a Sapperling token. So that's pretty cool. That's not bad at all. Soul of Windgrace is a very interesting card. Watched one of the streamers, Legend VD, do something really interesting in Jund using the New Capenna fetch lands. It was very clever, worked out really well. Mesa Cavalier, Hammerhand, Gaia's Might, Talas Lookout, Shadow Prophecy, Captain's Call, Gibbering Barricade, Molten Tributary, Vine Shaper Prodigy, Negate, Balduvian Berserker, Choking Miasma, Urg, Spawn of Targ, and ooh, Full Art Sulphur Springs. Very nice. Look at that. Super pretty. And that goes on the rare pile. Normal land and a Cat Warrior token. Handy, I tell you. Handy. That's what that is. Key2 Amplifier, Magnagoth Sentry, Pixie Illusionist, Toxic Abomination, Benelish Sleeper, Flowstone Kavu, Sacred Peaks, Bark Weave Crusher, Shield Wall Sentinel, Strength of the Coalition, Phoenix. Check this card. This card is very silly. Lagamos Hand of Hatred, Ether Channeler is the rare. Oh, and then a foily cut down and a pretty swamp. And a soldier token. So foily cut down. I mean, I know there are other foils, but they've mostly been common. But foily cut down, that's handy. That's handy. And it's a foil, so it goes there. I think we should also, while we're at this and putting things in other sleeves, we should just protect this here, Sulphur Springs, which I think is quite pretty. Yes, yes, and the Ether Channeler goes there. Let's just neaten up again. Well, let's just neaten up. We haven't neatened up yet, so let's just do that right now. Next pack. We have Deathbloom Gardener, Volsh Tide Turner, Phyrexian Vivisector, Store for Time, Lightning Strike, Broken Wings, Benelish Faithbonder, Enthrall to the Pit, Contaminated Aquifer, Floriferous Vine Wall. Then we got these, I mean, so these knights, let's just talk about these knights for a second. These cards are a little bit stupid. And when I say that, I mean, it's a 2-cost, 2/2 body with Menace that you can pump up and your opponents can't gain life. I mean, yeah. I haven't seen the red one yet, but I'm assuming that there's one in each color because there's a white one as well. But it's a crazy card. Wingmantle Chaplain, Mossbeard Ancient, Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief is the rare. And we got a mountain and an elemental token. Yes, a mountain and an elemental token. Soaring Drake, Battle Rage Blessing, Argivian Cavalier, Goblin Picker, Sunbathing Rootwaller, Tide Pool Turtle, Salvaged Mana Worker, Splatter Goblin, I love this Splatter Goblin, Timely Interference, Destroy Evil, and then a Walking Bulwark is our first uncommon with a Sprouting Goblin, Aaron Benalia's Ruin, and Leyline Binding comes in at rare with a white land and a useless card. Oh, there's another one over there. Just again, a huge shout out to our amazing partners Unplug Yourself for supplying this particular box for us to crack for you. It's very cool of them that they keep supporting our content and the fact that it creates stuff that our viewers are excited about. So thanks to them. Also, a big shout out to Nexus Media for the spectacular Brio camera, which is awesome. Yeah, it's just, we've got 2 of those. We use them for our streaming and for Command This now. They're absolutely amazing and we're very grateful. Tattered Apparition, Citizen's Arrest, Gitu Amplifier, Bite Down, Pixie Illusionist, Phyrexian Rager, Haunted Maya, Take Up the Shield, Shore Up, Idyllic Beachfront, Blight Pile. This is part of this Defender cycle that's happening in Dominaria United. Heroes Heirloom, Voha, Vodalian Desecrator. This is a Phyrexian Merfolk Wizard, my word. Then we have Vesuvian Diplomancy. Why do they have to make the words so difficult? This is interesting. Whenever you cast a spell that targets only a single artifact or creature you control, create a token that's a copy of that artifact or creature, except it's not legendary. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. And that comes in at Mythic. And then we have the Forest, and we have a Gobby. We're down to second last pack on this particular pile. Charismatic Vanguard, Yavimaya Steel Crusher, Snare Spinner, Talas Lookout, Writhing Necromass, Store for Time, Colossal Growth, Smash to Dust, Sunlit Marsh, Voda Sea Scavenger. And then we have Urtai's Scorn, Warhost's Frenzy, Yavimaya Ironclast, Yavimaya Iconoclast. Our rare is Urtai Resurrected. Is a 3/2 Phyrexian human wizard with flash. When Urtai resurrected into battle, choose up to 1 counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. Its controller draws a card. Destroy another target creature or planeswalker. Its controller draws a card. Good grief. Wow. Okay. Drop, boom. Everybody dies. Kobolds of Kirkeep is our token. Last one of these. We have Flowstone Infusion. I'm waiting for the camera. Hello. Flowstone Infusion. Yavimaya Sojourner. Essence Scatter. Battlefly Swarm. Griffin Protector. Automatic Librarian. Salvaged Mana Worker. Sacred Peaks. Vine Wall. Battlewing Mystic is the first uncommon. There we go. Relic of Legends, Najal the Stormrunner, Guardian of New Benalia. Oh, and is that a foil? Yeah, that's a foil Carplusion Forest with a regular thingamajig and a token. Let's put that in a sleevey sleeve. That's pretty. I like that. Stick that in there. Boom. Okay, alrighty. So that's not bad. It's okay. Hey. Boom, 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 boom. Let's put that over there with. Oh, those can just stay there because they're all going to be the same. Alrighty, next we go middle, and we start again, all over again. We start again. Goblin Picker. Sunbathing Rootwaller, Tide Pool Turtle. Come on, get focus, camera. Over here. Well, I suppose it's not so bad down there. Tide Pool Turtle. Tattered Apparition, Citizen's Arrest, Gitu Amplifier, Clockwork, Drawbridge, Automatic Librarian, Vine Shaper Prodigy, Shield Wall Sentinel, Resolute Reinforcements, Cut Down, Elias Il Quor, Sadistic Pilgrim, and a Herd Migration with a forest and a token. Wait, we have to move these out. Sorry about that. Forest and a token. Grabby, the next one. Where's our focus gone? Here I am praising the camera, and the focus has gone all funny. Hold on. Okay, there's our focus. Sorry about that. But let's take it from there. Bite Down, Pixie Illusionist, Phyrexian Ranger, Charismatic Vanguard, Yavimaya Steel Crusher, Snare Spinner, Academy Wall, Tangled Islet, Barkweave Crusher, Sunlit Marsh. Okay. Then we've got Runic Shot, Yavimaya Iconoclast, Aron Benalia's Ruin, and a Valiant Veteran comes in at rare with a very pretty island. And a token of a beast. A beastie token. A beastie token. Okay, Talus Lookout, Writhing Necromass, Store for Time, Flowstone Infusion, Yavimaya Sojourner, Essence Scatter, Salvage Mana Worker, Voda Sea Scavenger, Contaminated Aquifer. Then we have Pilfer, Rona's Vortex, Balmor Battle Mage Captain, and the Shivan Devastator comes in at Mythic. This is a serious card, this. There we go. And a foily Pixie with a Swamp and an Elemental. That's very cool. Shivan Devastator. Like it. Okay. Battlefire Swarm, Griffin Protector, Vishino Branch Rider, Gaia's Might, Talarian Terror, Phyrexian Warhorse, Bone Splinters, Clockwork Drawbridge, Timely Interference, Geothermal Bog. Then we get Prayer of Binding, Elvish Hydromancer, Baird Argivian Recruiter, and Urborg Lurgwoif, which comes in at Mythic. Okay. Sorry, my daughter was showing me her those things that we do. Puppet. There you go, you puppet. Puppet. It's a thing, it's colorful, and when you pop it, it makes a funny noise. She loves it. It's awesome. It's cool. It's all good. We move along. Wah! Argivian Phalanx, Jaya's Firenado, Sunbathing Root Waller, Impulse, Phyrexian Vivisector, Artillery Ballast, Crystal Grotto, Benelish Faith Bonder, Aggressive Sabotage, Furious Bellow. Commons. Uncommons, Inscribed Tablet, Joda's Codex, Cult Conscript. Our rare is Sten, Paranoid Partisan. Interesting, with a swamp and a thingamajiggy. A beast. A swamp and a beast. A beast from the swamp. Flowstone Kavu, Snare Spinner, Tide Pool Turtle, Vanquish's Axe, Extinguish the Light, poor old Jaya. Benelish Sleeper, Take Up the Shield, Meteorite, Wooded Ridgeline, and then we have Tear Asunder. One in a green, exile target kicker, one in a black. Exile target artifact or enchantment. If the spell was kicked, exile target non-land permanent instead. You? That's quite something. Combat Research, Tori de Avenant Fury Rider, and a Shivan Reef, and a foily Herd Migration. So double mythic in that pack, double rare in that pack. I keep saying mythic when I should say rare. It's just the weirdest thing. But let's do that. Protect that. So that's taken care of, and then we're here. Okay. Alrighty, we have Goblin Picker, Magnagoth Sentry, Haunting Figment, Phyrexian Ranger, Misa Cavalier, Keldon Strike Team, Gibbering Barricade, Scout the Wilderness, Samite Herbalist, Haunted Maya. Then we have Braid's Frightful Return, Slimefoot Survey, Rona Shieldred's Faithful, and the Plaza of Heroes, and a very cool mountain, and a tokeny token. Nice. Lanoir Stalker, Impede Momentum, Shadow Prophecy, Captain's Call, Viashino Branch Rider, Elfheim Worm, Smash to Dust, Barkweave Crusher, Geothermal Bog, Destroy Evil. We have a Hurler Cyclops, throws things at people, Founding the Third Path, Nail Avizoa Aeronaut, and the Vodalian Hexcatcher, Merfolk Wizard, is the rare, and an island and a soldier token. Talarian Geezer, not to be confused with an old man. Tributes to Urbog, Argivian Phalanx, Hammerhand, Bog Badger, Volshay Tide Turner, Idyllic Beachfront, Enthralled to the Pit, Wooded Ridgeline, Academy Wall. Those are the commons. Then we have Nishoba Brawler. We have the Sengia Connoisseur and Voha. Vodalian Desecrator, Stained Glass Treatment. Very cool. The Phasing of Zelfir is the rare with an island and a token. Okay. Extinguish the Light, Heroic Charge, Lightning Strike, Yavimaya Sojourner, Impulse, Shield Wall Sentinel, Furious Bellow, Urborg Repossession, Shore Up, and then we go into the uncommons with Love Song of Night and Day, Coral Colony, Djinn of the Fountain, Namata Primeval Warden is the rare. And then a Foily Terrasunder, a Swamp, and a Cat Warrior. So we will sleeve up the Foily uncommon. There we go. 2 packs left for the middle. Ah! This one didn't open the way I wanted it to. Phyrexia no Warhorse, Juniper Order Rootweaver, Flowstone Infusion, Deathbloom Gardener, Phyrexian Espionage, Toxic Abomination, Take Up the Shield, Coalition Warbrute, and a Radiant Grove. Those make up the commons. Tail Swipe. There's the White Knight, a Knight of Dawn's Light. Again, just crazy stats here. I mean, a 2-drop, 2-2 body with first strike. If you would gain life, you gain that much life, +1 instead. Pay 1 and a white. A Knight of Dawn's Light gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I mean, at uncommon, these are incredibly powerful cards. Rulik Mons, Warren Chief is a stained glass legendary creature goblin. And there it is. Full art, Liliana of the Veil. Sure. Oh! And a full art foil Ajani Sleeper Agent. What kind of pack is that? I mean, seriously. What kind of pack is that? Gee whiskers. So, 2 Planeswalkers in 1 pack. That's a bit nuts. Okie dokie, moving right along. Although, what's the point now, really? Okay. Oh, that's not supposed to go there. It's supposed to go there. Argivian Cavalier, Jaya's Firenado, Hexbane Tortoise, Tolarian Giza, Battle Rage Blessing, Citizen's Arrest, Meteorite, Voda Sea Scavenger, Sunlit Marsh, Splatter Goblin. Then we go to our uncommons, Yoshia Declares War, Linebreaker Baloth, Rada Coalition Warlord, and a Shadowrite Priest is the rare, and those are there. So, coming in at the end there with an absolute bomb of a pack with those 2 coming out of there, and that's quite spectacular. So let's do that and that. And what is this? This is one of those nothing cards, yeah. I don't like the nothing cards. Why do they put nothing cards in there? Advertising cards, they call them. I mean, they just really are just rubbish. Just take up space, don't they? Alrighty. Last pile of cards from this box. Let's go. Let's get into this. Okay. Hammerhand, Bog Badger, Volshay Tide Turn, Extinguish the Light, Heroic Charge, Lightning Strike, Splatter Goblin, Timely Interference, Destroy Evil, Haunted Mire. Those are the commons. Uncommons, Balduvian Berserker, Choking Miasma, Najal the Storm Runner, Defiler of Vigor is the rare, Fancy Plains, and a very cool Sand Warrior token. Wow, that's quite sexy. Then we've got Yavimaya Sojourner, Impulse, Phyrexian Warhorse, Juniper Order, Rootweaver, Flowstone Infusion, Deathbloom Gardener, Take Up the Shield, Shore Up, an Idyllic Beachfront, and Colossal Growth. as the commons. The Weather Seed Treaty, Sheldred's Restoration, Night of Dusk Shadow. Wow, Rata Drabik of Uborg, Zombie Wizard is the rare. Let me do that. Phyrexian Espionage, Toxic Abomination, Argivian Cavalier, Jaya's Firenado, Hexbane Tortoise, Telerian Geezer, Smash to Dust, Sunlit Marsh, Voda Sea Scavenger. Those are the commons. Micromancer, Coalition Sky Knight, Beard Argivian Recruiter, and the Quirion Beast Caller, which is being seen a lot in mono green right now, comes in at the rare. Then we have a foily Charismatic Vanguard, a Pretty Forest, and a Phyrexian 2/2 creature token. Battle Rage, Blessing, Citizen's Arrest, Keldon Strike Team, Bite Down, Haunting Figment, Eerie Soul Tender, Automatic Librarian, Salvaged Mana Worker, Sacred Peaks, Floriferous Vine Wall, Phoenix Chick is the first of the uncommons. Blight Pile, Rulik Mons, Warren Chief, and the Thran Portal comes in as the rare. With a token and a mountain. A token Fuilki, a Fuilki. A Charismatic Vanguard, Molten Monstrosity, Broken Wing, Soaring Drake, Tattered Apparition, Idyllic Beachfront, Thrill of Possibility, Timely Interference, Samite Herbalist, and then we go into uncommons at Join Forces, Sprouting Goblin, Garner Bloodfist of Keld, the Elder Dragon War is the rare, and a foily Pretty Mountain, which we will quickly take care of, because you have to take care of things like that. You know. Next pack. Alrighty. Artillery Blast. Maria's Outriders, Alfheim Worm, Essence Scatter, Writhing Necromass, Griffin Protector, Vanquisher's Axe, Meteorite, Furious Bellow, Walking Bulwark brings in the uncommons with Hero's Heirloom, Queen Alenel of Ruadach comes in there, and then we have the Yavimaya Coast, which comes in at rare, and a foily Juniper Order Root Weaver. Okay. Yavimaya Steel Crusher, Hexbane Tortoise, Telerian Terror, Eerie Soul Tender, Heroic Charge, Molten Monstrosity, Crystal Grotto, Gibbering Barricade, Clockwork Drawbridge, and Geothermal Bog make up the commons. Phyrexian Missionary, Territorial Morrow, Tura Kennerud Sky Knight, and the Evolved Sleeper is the rare. About halfway through now. Well, I don't think we're going to get better than that pack from the middle stack there. So, Bog Badger, Impede Momentum, Tribute to Urbog, Juniper Order Root Weaver, Maria's Outriders, Lanoir Stalker, Coalition War Brute, Molten Tributary, Scout the Wilderness, and Wooded Ridgeline make up the commons. Urtai's Scorn, Shalai's Acolyte, Radar Coalition Warlord, Temporal Firestorm is the rare, and a Fancy Forest, and a Phyrexian token. Phyrexian Espionage, Battlefly Swarm, Mesa Cavalier, Hammerhand, Gaia's Might, Talus Lookout, Radiant Grove, Floriferous. They keep throwing this thing in there just to see if they can mess with my tongue. Floriferous Vine Wall, and Negate. Make up the rest of the commons. With Warhost's Frenzy, Balduvian Atrocity, Relic of Legends, and Rivers of the Claw comes in as the rare with a foily Jaya's Firenado, fancy mountain, and a bird. Shadow Prophecy, Captain's Call, Gitu Amplifier, Magnigoth Sentry, Pixie Illusionist, Toxic Abomination, Haunted Mire, Aggressive Sabotage, Smash to Dust, and a Tangled Islet make up the commons. Strength of the Coalition, Wingmantle Chaplain, Urg, Spawn of Turg. The Cruelty of Gix is the rare. And those two go there. Second last pack for this box. It's been a good box. Those two cards made a huge difference to the value of this box. Benelish Sleeper, Flowstone Kavu, Deathbloom Gardener, Volshade Tide Turner, Phyrexian Vivisector, Store for Time, Bone Splinters, Shore Up, Colossal Growth, Sacred Peaks. So those are the commons. Then we've got a Dragon Whelp, Joint Exploration, Mossbeard Ancient, Zur Eternal Schemer comes in at Mythic, and an island, and what do you call that thing? Phyrexian. Yeah. Last pack. And then I'll do a valuation quick and jump back in and let you know how much this box came in at. So we got Lightning Strike, Broken Wings, Soaring Drake, Battle Rage Blessing, Ogivian Cavalier, Thrill of Possibilities, Containment Aquifer, Urborg Repossession, Splatter Goblin, Battle Wing Mystic is the first uncommon, Cleaving Skyrider, Wrath Weatherlight Stalwart, Anointed Peacekeeper is the rare, and Zar Ogenin, Scion of Efrava, foil stained glass treatment. Really nice on that. We'll quickly sleeve that up. All right, so I'll run away for a moment. I will do a valuation on mythics and rares only and come back and tell you what this box is worth in terms of mythics and rares. Be back in a mo. Cheers now. Okay, and we're back with our valuation. And just so you get a sense, I've put out the bigger cards. There goes the person next door with the chainsaw action. But I can tell you, so Defiler of Vigor, you're looking at a $7.50 card, which is pretty good. Then you've got Zur Eternal Schema. Zur Eternal Schema comes in at $4 for that showcase version. Leyline Binding over here is probably the most expensive of these, so that's a $10 card. Soul of Windgrace is $7. Vesuvian Duplimancy comes in at $10, 9.99. So that's pretty cool. The Sulphur Springs Extended, $3.43. Again, Defiler of Vigor, 7.5. So that's what's happening over here. Then we come to this last table. So you got the Vodalian Hexcatcher. The Vodalian Hexcatcher is coming in at $5.76. Plaza of Heroes is $8.99. Shivan Devastator runs in at $8.39. Ajani Sleeper Agent, this extended art foil version of Ajani runs for $27 at the moment. Of course, the big one is the extended Lilion of the Veil. As the dogs go bananas. Woof, woody, woof, woof, woof. Nothing I can do about that right now. So hang 10. But Lily of the Veil, extended, runs for $47.99. So in total, in dollar value, just the rares and mythics in this particular box will get you $185.08, which works out to around about 3,203 Rand and 80 cents. So all in all, I think that's really good value for the box, depending on what you're paying for. Don't forget that you've also got some other uncommons, some other rares in there that bring up the price. You've got your box toppers, things like that. So you guys make up your own minds and you decide whether or not you think the value's there. I think in this particular box, the value was there 100%. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do like it, then give us a like. Also, if you like what we do, go and check us out on Patreon, www.patreon.com/easygaming and become the Eggy you never knew you've always wanted to be, and help support what we do for the Magic community. Other than that, a big shout out to our amazing partners at Unplug Yourself for the box to open for you all. I hope you enjoyed these videos, and we'll catch you on the next one. If not, then we'll see you on the battlefield. Bye now.